This is the Rabby Wallet 2 video. I had the legends ask a lot of questions, so I just wanted to address them. So first, before we get into the slides, let me just go out here. So first off, if you're this is going to be your first time using Rabby, please get it from the source. Don't get it from any other strange, especially some ad links, like an advertisement inside of Google or whatever web browser you use. Go straight to Rabby.io. You can see it right here. This is the only place you want to get it from. You can download it for Chrome, download it for Brave. I use Brave. I have a Windows-based system. If you have Apple, I don't know. I can't help you. You're going to have to see if they have it for them. And another point, there is no Rabby mobile wallet. So no, you cannot use Rabby on your telephone at all. Please do not go out here. Oh yeah, I found a Rabby mobile wallet and put your keys in. Do not do that. Okay, so we already have the site. You know exactly where to go. Now I had some questions that were asked, and some of them I couldn't find the answers to, so I did address them, and you'll see inside of the presentation. So I went out to the GitHub, and you can see what's going on. They're asking about especially new issues and everything like that. So there's really nothing new information that I could find in reference to those two questions, especially on hiding the tokens and the renaming of the tokens. But in here, and you can see right here is one of them right here, the option to hide the token, which was opened back in March. I don't think it's been addressed yet. Let's see what the things here say. A scam token suddenly appeared with a balance in my overview, and I want to hide this token as a token I sold funds for, but only a few cents of value remains. The token stays visible, but they'd like to hide it. And then they ask about which they think is a scam. This token appeared in my wallet, and then plus for this issue, plenty of dust in my wallet as well as the same scam airdrop. An option to hide tokens with the total value below a certain threshold would nice. So I'm going to continually monitor it. Continue to monitor the questions of hiding the token as well as changing the name of the token. And if there's any update, I will definitely, I'm going to get it for the legends. All right, now extensions. Now, once you have the Rabby and the MetaMask, if you want to go in between, all you do is go here, turn it on, turn MetaMask on, turn Rabby off. My son, he's a cybersecurity specialist, so he's the one that said I don't want to have them both on at the same time in case there's a conflict or something. So I don't know. He's the cybersecurity specialist. I'm not. So I don't know why you would need them on at the same time, because when I'm in Rabby, I don't use the MetaMask at all. So especially now when it comes to being sure that you're up to date, just switch over here, top right to developer mode and click update. And it's going to tell you down here at the bottom, updating, all the extensions are updated, just so you stay with the newest version. All right, now let's go into the presentation so we can see all the information that I got for the legends. All right. Okay, so this is number 2. Number 1 came out on Friday, the 3rd of March, 2023. Now, see, I have been using Rabby for over a year. As you can see here, the first video I did on it was after a couple of months of me using it all the way 9 months ago. You can see this in my tools. So I've been using it a really long time, and I did a MetaMask versus the Rabby. And ever since then, I've been using it. And you can see in my videos where I use the Rabby wallet. Every now and then, if I had an issue with something, I might have dipped back into the MetaMask, but I don't. MetaMask drives me crazy. Anyhow, like I said, I've been using it for 9 months. So to me, this is nothing new. And like in videos, you can see me using it and conversating with it. Okay, let's go. So I'm going to cover who created, designed the Rabby wallet that was asked, the ability to rename the tokens, working with the MetaMask, the ability to hide the tokens, custom RPC settings, multi-chain currency balance. And then when it comes to security, I wanted to cover some big points in security: revoking permissions, the whitelist factor, dangerous sites, and the pre-signed check. All of these are bonuses to the Rabby wallet and to help you stay safe out there. Now, Please, please, please. Yes, you can use the Rabby wallet or whatever wallet you want to choose, but please get a coldware wallet. I use a Ledger, but if you want to use the Trezor, the Secure X, whatever you want to use, just get one and be safe. You don't want to get to a maxed wallet or really close to a maxed wallet and then get compromised because you can't change the wallet. So now, before you get to that point, before you get hacked or compromised, please get a cold storage wallet and never give your keys out to anyone. Inside the description is the Ledger referral link. Please use that if you choose to use the Ledger. All right, let's continue. All right, so who created the Rabby Wallet? The Rabby Wallet was created by the D.E.C.A team. Check. It was created for us DeFi users for the use of the multi-chains because we go from Avalanche to Binance to ETH to, or Aave or whatever, and just like that. And now with the Rabby, you see we don't have to go up there and switch. They wanted to give us the ability to clearly see what we're signing and to understand what it is we're signing for. And Rabby is 100% open sourced. Check, check. All right. So renaming the tokens. This was one of the big questions that I had. So you can see right here on March 4th, today, I went and asked, I can't remember the girl's name, whoever it was in Discord. I went in Telegram. They said the Telegram had moved to the Discord. So this is where I asked the question. And I had asked in reference to like the address with PancakeSwap, it just says Pancake LP or Cake LP instead of me having the ability to name it AFP /BUSD or whatever, or pig token, or the pig's pin, or whatever you wanted to name it. Like we do have that ability in MetaMask. So up to today, that is the only thing that MetaMask allows us. We can put AFP in there, and that's what we know the token is called. And I see somebody here had done it last year in September. He said the same thing. Give us the name so we can change the name. Give us the ability to change the name. So like I said, I will monitor that. Hiding the tokens, I asked the same question. I said, I have one or more tokens. I have another question. Is there any way to remove the tokens from the list that are no longer in the wallet or have a zero balance? And like I said, I will wait for Eleanor to respond and we'll go from there. If they say it's working, I'll let you guys know it's working. And like I said, if there's any changes or updates, I'm going to provide it to the legends. Okay, now working with the MetaMask. Now we already know Rabby's compatible with all the different dApps out there. But like my son said, you can have them at the same time. I don't know why you would want to interact with them at the same time. But when you're using Rabby, Rabby's going to ask you to flip the use to Rabby when you first sign up. It's going to say it has been detected that you also installed MetaMask. Your current default wallet is MetaMask. Please confirm if you want to flip to use Rabby as your default wallet. So I switched and I hit the button confirm, and Rabby is my wallet of choice. Now, we already know you can tell when you're on. See, because you have Rabby here. Rabby is in use. MetaMask is in use. So you can look right up there in your toolbar and you can see. The icon will tell you which wallet is being used at the moment. You are in charge with the one-click option of clicking and using it. The RPC configuration. You can easily enable and disable the custom RPC with just one click. I don't do any customs. I guess you can go in here, especially when you're going in between. Well, right now I'm only on Binance. I'm not doing it on anything on any of the other chains. So I guess it would make sense to go in here if you're going to be going between Polygon, ETH, Arbitrum, and Phantom. Go in there, set the custom PCs to whatever price you want, or whichever site you want to use. And then so when you interact, it automatically will switch with just one click. That's the ability of Rabby. Your balance. Again, this was one of the big features of the Rabby wallet. And I always talk about this when I go in there, especially when I'm doing my droplet video. I can go in there and click here. You can see how much GDS I have, how many lit tokens I have, whatever. And it's clearly displayed here, as well as the value of all of my holdings across all of the chains in one shot. You can't do that in MetaMask at all. I'm not going to sit here and do the comparison, but we already know that. Now get some key notes on the security. Key management is based on well-tested and proven components from MetaMask. No new risks are introduced to any transactions in case the backend services are unavailable or compromised. Rabby does not set any tracking parameters for all backend services. Security. Now when it comes to, well, I'm not using this site anymore. Good example was someone I just got out of, Anchor Protocol. I'm not using Anchor Protocol anymore. Or, I'm trying to think of one that's not. But if I had Anchor Protocol, I could automatically click at the bottom down here. It'll show, and it says connected. And there's a little chain here, the connecting. I can click it and say revoke the permissions. Just that quick. And they're going to send a risk alert from Rabby that helps you monitor approval for added security. So that once you go to this particular site, I'm like, connectings, the contract's been hacked. Please revoke now. You don't get them kind of notifications from MetaMask or anywhere else. And at that point, it may just be too late. It happened at 6 o'clock in the morning, and here it is 6 o'clock at night because you had to go to work today. And now you're just now finding out there was 12 hours of access to the contract and you had no idea. And also on security, there's the whitelist feature. This was one of the newest items, and I addressed this in the first video, because when I did it last year, the Rabby versus the MetaMask, this was not even in it. There was no whitelist feature. But like I said, they staying on top of the security. And with the whitelist feature, you get to save trusted addresses, and you can't send to addresses that are not listed unless you give approval, which is a one-time approval. So say I don't have your wallet in there, but I say, hey, let me send you some tokens. Once I get your address, I'll put in their address. Then it's going to ask me, so it's like, this is not whitelist enabled. You can only send assets to whitelist addresses. So it's going to give me the option to override it that one time. And then I have to put my password in and approve it. That's how Rabby works. But you only want addresses in there that you know. So what I'm saying is it's getting as secure as possible, because even if somebody hacks your Rabby wallet, they have to be able to get into the whitelist with your password, add the address in there for them to send to. So it's adding extra steps in there to keep you secure. And again, in security, security is really big. Rabby will always give you a warning before connecting to a particular site. Click close and don't access the site. And like it says here, Rabby detects that you are currently visiting a phishing site. Interaction on a website may lead to losses. Therefore, Rabby has restricted access to the site. If you insist on accessing the site, please click the link below. Rabby will not be responsible for security of your assets. And that's that little line down here in blue. I am aware of the risk and will continue to visit the site. Hey, play at your own risk. Security again. Now, the Rabby Wallet sends every transaction into the security engine. This is completed before you even sign to help find if there are any hidden risks. You will receive an alert, like we just saw, if any needed actions are to be taken. And Rabby continually updates its security rules, working with security audit companies. All right, and still on security. Before you sign for your transaction, the pre-signed checkup pops up, and take the time to see what you're signing for. Look at the transaction. Make sure that you have the proper address, that it's the right balance, and the balance changes. Then once you're done, you just click on the bottom, approve, and you're good to go. But this is the pre-signed check, and they'll let you know here if there's any type of errors, like, wait a minute, you only have so many digits in your address, or your balance is not going to be enough. And we already know Rabby is decentralized. That's what, specifically because it was made for us DeFi, degens, and the way that we interact with crypto. And Rabby stores your keys only on the front end side, only. And you can export your keys anytime, independent of the Rabby's backend. And again, the Rabby Wallet, why I particularly use it. The whitelist features, the NFTs, the token displays, and of course the prices. Now, I put the stars down here because you use the wallet you want to use. I know there's people out there using the Trust wallet, the Safe wallet. Oh my goodness, there's so many different wallets out there that you have the ability to use. Use whatever you prefer. You don't have to switch to Rabby. I'm just showing you what I use, and I've been using for over a year now, because it's simple, it's easy, it does everything that I need to do. And again, right here, it's a personal choice. And like I said, only get it from the Rabby website itself, or if you go into the Chrome extension store or the Brave, or get it just from the extension store or from Rabby.io. Don't get it from anywhere else. Don't just be clicking on a link and installing some bad software. I just wanted to sum that up. So again, this is for informational, educational purposes only. This is never intended as any type of financial advice, because I am not a financial advisor. I'm here just sharing some information, trying to make my legend's life easier with the Rabby Wallet, why I prefer it. Now, if you prefer to use MetaMask, like I said, then stay with MetaMask. The choice is yours. And you know, as a legend, that's what we want. Options, 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 options. So always remember the 3. Crypto is an individual endeavor. Do what's best for you, your family, and your family's finances. Number 2, we have the best development team and the best community in all of crypto. And definitely double tap and take a bow to my legends. And of course, number 3, increase your knowledge, reduce your risk. Go out there, play with your Rabby. Figure out how to maneuver around, seeing if it's going to be the best one for you. If not, stick with MetaMask. If not, go with your safe wallet, whatever you're going to use. I don't know what everybody uses out there. So please like, share, comment, subscribe. Definitely share this. If you know somebody else that's in crypto and you know they've been having issues with MetaMask and they've been asking questions about Rabby, send this to them. I really appreciate it. And like I said, I've been using it for over a year. So I know it's big in the comments right now. Oh, Rabby this. But like I said, I've been using it a year. You can look in the videos. You can see when at the beginning of this video, I showed where I did the MetaMask versus the Rabby. Legends, engage.